Hi everyone, this is Israel Luna with DVTV. I am here in downtown Dallas at the DART office building where there's a board meeting going on where an issue of gender identification has come up. So let's go inside, get some footage, get some interviews, and find out what's really going on.
You may feel that you do not have a problem, that you have policies and procedures in place to address these issues. I am here to tell you that you do have a problem. Otherwise, I would be at home, trimming back my roses and weeding my garden. Currently, there's an issue regarding a transgendered employee that works for DART, and this was brought to light in the Dallas Voice recently, and that was how I became aware of it initially. It appears that there's certain transphobia going on with DART, or certain instances where they're not really living up to their non-discrimination policies. They're not including gender identity or expression in their policies, and we're just here to help them along and try and get them to where they need to be.
People think of the DFW as a safe and welcoming place for visitors and residents alike. But our reputation as a safe and welcoming committee for the GLBT people is receiving negative press worldwide, which would lead many to believe otherwise.
This is the second time that this has been brought up. Has anything happened after the first time?
No, there really hasn't. There has been no forward movement at all. There was a letter published by DART that didn't present any statement that they were actually going to take an action. It was just basically backpedaling political rhetoric, which allowed them time to involve their lawyers, which is, I assume, what they mean by them investigating into what they can do about this. I think they want to actually look to see how they can prevent this from happening legally.
As I stated 2 weeks ago, expanding DART's non-discrimination policy is as simple as adding 5 words: gender identity and expression, transgender. That handful of words are what Fort Worth, the other end of the TRE in my hometown, added last fall to its non-discrimination policy. It is an easy change to implement.
Resource Center had been monitoring the story ever since it came out in The Voice, and one of the things that we advocate for is more comprehensive policies in the workplace. We saw an opportunity here to introduce DART to the concepts of gender identity and gender expression, and being able to add that to their current non-discrimination policies. CeCe Cox, our Associate Executive Director, was part of the group that actually got DART to add sexual orientation back in the 1990s.
What is going on with the woman that's in the middle of all of this? I understand she doesn't want to be public about it. How is DART handling her as an employee?
From what I heard, she hasn't heard anything. There hasn't been any retaliation. She believes there won't be any retaliation because of the public outcry, because basically she said they'd be crazy to try to do something now.
Right.
Yeah.
I think she's right.
Having a policy on paper and actually living up to the spirit, not just the word, is what will really matter and what will define DART in the future.
A lot of different aspects of Dallas draw people, and a lot of that has to do with the Dallas having a gender-inclusive ordinance, which allows people to live in the city, to find housing in the city, and to report instances where they feel like their rights have been violated.
We're going to bring more and more people, and we're going to teach you. We're going to teach you what diversity really means. We're not going to let up. The pressure's going to get bigger and bigger. The GLBT community's been fighting for its rights since before Stonewall, and we haven't gone away, and we're not going to now. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments.
Well, there you have it, some impassioned words not only from the transgender community, but the LGBT community in general. And if you would like to stay updated on this story, you can go to dallasvoice.com. And if you have any newsworthy events that's going on that you would like for us to cover, you can always email us at dvtv@dallasvoice.com. Again, I'm Israel Luna, signing off.